we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
For the first time in a long time, early Tuesday, guys, Santoli and Faber, I said, look, we have it on the bug on the right-hand corner. 30,000 is a must-hold level, and it cracked it. I have tonight a very distinguished professor who has written a paper along with a Federal Reserve official saying that Tether, which is the giant stable coin, could be basically the Achilles heel of the entire Bitcoin operation, which is very worrisome because we don't know what they own. It's supposed to be kind of like legal tender, but we're very concerned about it. I think that the Bitcoin, and I like Bitcoin. I do own some Ethereum. I cashed out of Bitcoin to buy this farm. But I think Bitcoin is hanging by a thread. And the Bitcoin believers have really kind of tempered their enthusiasm. I think they're waiting to a more defensible level. But I am concerned about Tether. And I'm not going to stop shouting the alarm until I know what Tether has. They've got about $60 billion in commercial paper. Tether, open up the kimono. What commercial paper do you own? You're supposed to be owning something that looks like legal tender. I want to know what kind of commercial paper. Why won't they tell us? I mean, why doesn't Gary Gensler say, you know what? I think it could be a security, and I'm going to ask them, because I have the right to ask, what they own. And the reason I say this is because it feels a bit like Archegos, where we didn't know what Archegos was up to, but we sure wish we did. Here's one where nothing's happened yet. Let's find out what they're up to.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it's all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. Also, the 3 Kids books. Also, those who donated to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love, keep it coming. And getting over to Bitcoin and cryptos first, guys. We had Bitcoin hold at 29,000. And we saw cryptos go right back up. Like I stated, guys, do not let these dips scare you. We know we have a dip, and then we move right back up. And then we know we have options and futures on that last Friday. Of course, I'm going to keep you updated. But do not forget to pay attention to the indicators. Volume, Tether. Now we have Bitstamp as support for the Euro-backed Tether stablecoin. And we'll see if that changes the market cap. Also, we have USDC being audited and showing the actual backing. Of course, again, we have Jim Cramer speaking against Tether. So we see the Hegelian dialectic being played, Tether versus USDC. Plus, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the Fed. We know they're manipulating yields. That's the reason why, yes, the stock market may have dropped 700 points, but then it went right back up. We see the manipulation. Now, guys, getting over into the actual crypto news. Now we have Bank of America is clearing crypto ETPs for hedge funds in Europe. And of course, ETP means exchange traded product. But guys, we definitely see the casino is opening up around the globe, and our biggest banks are behind the curtain running crypto. The biggest corporations, the biggest banks, it's the same hands, guys. Follow the money. Now we have BNY Mellon join State Street to serve as new crypto exchange. Again, these big banks are laying the foundation for the fourth industrial revolution. Now we have Andreessen, my guy, helps lead the $100 million Series B funding round for OpenSea. Again, guys, you know Andreessen is my guy. Always follow the money. Now we have Crypto.com deploys Ethereum virtual machine chain testnet. And guys, we know how important interoperability is to the actual crypto space. Now, someone sent this to me in the Patreon. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work. I meant to go over this yesterday, but we have the actual green energy crypto mining ETF launches on the New York Stock Exchange, and the ticker symbol is RIGZ RIGS. And guys, we have the Yugo coin gets a U.S. patent granted for a stable coin concept backed by government debt. And then also, if you look at USDC, they also can do something similar. Now we have TaxBit crypto tax startup looking for 1 billion valuation. And remember, guys, all the money that Biden is pushing into the IRS. You're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars that he's trying to funnel in the IRS. Why? Because our whole economy is about to change. It's all going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. So they know they have to lay down the infrastructure, the foundation, in order to build this new system. Because they definitely want to track every penny. You know, I've been over it several times. Now we have the digital yuan insurance policies land in Shenzhen. So guys, when it comes to the digital yuan, we slowly see all phases of the economy starting to test it. And then lastly, guys, we have China says it wants the U.S. senators to stop making sports a political matter, and then also stop making trouble out of the Chinese digital yuan. But guys, I got the video I went over last night. We helped build all that technology. We know our central banks are behind Bitcoin. And who's mining Bitcoin? China. Guys, this was all planned a long time ago. That's the reason why it's very important for us to get our friends and family educated. Because we know when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher stock channel, Cryptoteacher stocks. So you have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, got that home stocks is C-word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home getting free money or waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. Because
we always like to think about what could go wrong, and it's not on many people's radar screen. I mean, I've done 3 segments on it. Tim Massett, who went to law school with me, who was the head and a friend, head of the Commodities Future Trading Commission, came on Mad Money and said, this is the single biggest worry he has. Tim Massett, this guy's not a pop-off. He ran the CFTC. And he wanted to come on and talk about it. There's obviously also a crackdown in China. There's a belief that a lot of the commercial paper is Chinese bank paper. Why not put that to rest and tell us it isn't? Chinese bank paper would be very hard to redeem. So I got Massive worried about it. Now I've got this Professor Gordon worried about it with an official from the Fed. And Rosengren talked about it 2 weeks ago. It was asked of Jay Powell about what he thinks. He's worried about it. And there was a working group meeting called last week about it. So let's just blow it open and say, listen, if Tether's fine, then we're fine. It's about the 5th largest owner of commercial paper in the world, and no one knows it. I'm going to keep shining the light.
The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, They're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my new Road Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.